How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Autumn Adventures sale that runs through September 24th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $7.49, Smile for Me is an unconventional point-and-click adventure where you nod and shake your head to communicate with a quirky cast of characters in a surreal world filled with bizarre secrets and charm. You'll explore the habitat and solve clever puzzles as you cheer up its oddball residents, and you'll uncover secrets while deciding whether to help just a few friends or save everyone who calls this strange place home. The mix of funky animations, juicy gossip, emotional baggage, and strange twists keeps each encounter unpredictable, and you'll slowly piece together a sinister hidden story as your choices shape their fates. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $7.79, Final Fantasy is a beautifully remastered 2D version of the legendary RPG that started it all, with updated pixel graphics and a reimagined soundtrack that preserves the spirit of Nobuo Uematsu's iconic music. You'll become the Warriors of Light and traverse a vast world of airships, hidden dungeons, and ancient crystals, and you'll switch classes, fight iconic monsters, and unlock powerful magic as you restore balance to the 4 elemental forces. The streamlined UI, optional boost features, adjustable encounters, and alternate soundtracks modernize the classic experience while retaining its nostalgic heart, and every step you take feels like revisiting gaming's most important roots. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $7.79, Final Fantasy II is a reimagined 2D version of the ambitious RPG sequel that introduced unique leveling mechanics and a darker narrative that pushed the series forward in surprising ways. You'll follow 4 orphans caught in a devastating war between the Palamecian Empire and rebels, and you'll meet allies like Minwu, Prince Gordon, and Layla as tragic twists and personal sacrifices shape your epic journey. The skill system strengthens attributes based on your combat choices instead of levels, and the updated visuals, sound, boost options, and modern UI enhancements make this beloved installment both challenging and accessible for newcomers. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $7.99, Chef Life puts you in charge of building and managing your dream restaurant with customizable kitchens, premium ingredients, and careful financial planning that can make or break your reputation. You'll create menus inspired by French, Italian, and global cuisine, improve recipes to impress your diners, and adapt your offerings to seasonal trends and customer demands to earn their loyalty and increase your restaurant's prestige. Each service tests your management and cooking skills as you organize your team, prepare complex dishes, and plate them creatively, and your choices determine whether you remain a cozy cafe or achieve Michelin-starred fame. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $7.49, Journey to the Savage Planet Employee of the Month is a first-person adventure that combines humor, exploration, and survival as you chart a bizarre alien world for humanity's future. You'll navigate 4 distinct biomes filled with unique flora, fauna, and wacky creatures, while crafting gear, experimenting with weapons, and uncovering hidden secrets along the way. The game lets you tackle challenges solo or in 2-player co-op, taking advantage of jet boots, grapples, acid grenades, and other quirky tools to solve puzzles, photograph wildlife, and fully explore the vibrant, unpredictable world. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $8.74, Sable is an open-world exploration game where you guide the titular character through her gliding, a coming-of-age rite, across vast deserts, ancient ruins, and the remnants of past civilizations. You'll ride a hoverbike across sweeping dunes, scale monumental structures, and encounter nomadic tribes, all while uncovering long-forgotten secrets and piecing together Sable's story behind her enigmatic mask. The game allows for full freedom of exploration, letting you solve puzzles, collect masks, customize your hoverbike, fish, and catalog creatures, all accompanied by a stunning original soundtrack by Japanese Breakfast and a mesmerizing, unique art style. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $6.59, Moving Out Deluxe Edition is a chaotic, physics-based co-op game where you take on moving jobs across Packmore while dodging absurd obstacles and mastering furniture relocation. You'll recruit colorful movers, grow your business, and tackle increasingly bizarre challenges across 3 included campaigns, and the game's ridiculous level design, wacky hazards, and playful physics create moments of pure comedy as you work alone or with friends to clear each stage efficiently. From tropical paradises to office buildings, each level tests your teamwork and creativity while offering new mechanics, expansions, and unlockable characters to keep the gameplay fresh and unpredictable. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $7.12, Neon Abyss is a frantic run-and-gun roguelike where you play as a member of Grimm Squad sent to infiltrate the Abyss and take down the new gods. You'll battle through procedurally generated levels packed with enemies, traps, and secrets, and each character comes with unique abilities that change how you approach combat, loot, and upgrades. The Deluxe Edition adds multiple DLCs, including extra characters, alter egos, and new endless challenges, giving you even more ways to experiment with weapons, skills, and chaotic gameplay while striving to survive increasingly difficult runs. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Gas Station Simulator is a detailed management game where you renovate, expand, and operate a gas station in the middle of a desert while balancing customer satisfaction and business growth. You'll clean, repair, decorate, and upgrade your gas station, and as you expand, you can add services like a shop, toilets, or a full workshop to attract more varied customers, all while managing time-sensitive tasks under pressure. Hire employees with unique skills, track stock and deliveries, and choose whether to micromanage every detail or focus on broader strategies to maximize efficiency, profits, and the overall customer experience. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $8.99, Clea 2 is a tense horror adventure where you guide Florine through otherworldly realms to resurrect someone she holds dear, confronting horrors and navigating eerie environments. Enemies react dynamically to your every move, and the game challenges your skills with precise timing and strategy rather than relying on jump scares, creating a suspenseful and immersive experience. Multiple endings, unlockable costumes, galleries, difficulty modes, and an arcade feature give the game strong replayability, while fully voiced cutscenes deepen the narrative and bring Florine's journey and the mansion's dark lore to life. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $6.99, APICO is a charming beekeeping sim where you return to your family home to breed, collect, and conserve bees while exploring lush environments and restoring biodiversity. You'll gather resources, experiment with crossbreeding to create new bee species, and maintain hives while managing flowers, honey production, and environmental factors, all in a relaxing and colorful world that blends real-life biology with whimsical fantasy. Completing quests, discovering rare bees, and helping repopulate the islands provides a satisfying sense of progression, and the game's soothing soundtrack and gentle pace make it easy to lose hours immersed in its ecosystem. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Sam & Max Save the World is a remastered episodic adventure where a 6-foot canine detective and his hyperkinetic rabbity thing partner tackle a bizarre hypnotism conspiracy across cities, the internet, and even the moon. You'll solve inventive puzzles, collect quirky inventory items, and enlist the help of eccentric allies while experiencing offbeat humor, wacky dialogue, and a series of escalating, hilarious scenarios that combine clever writing with absurd action. The remaster enhances the original's graphics, adds 5 new musical tracks, and preserves the original episodic charm, making it an ideal way for newcomers or returning fans to dive into this comic crime world. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Sam & Max Beyond Time and Space is a remastered episodic adventure where the freelance police travel from the North Pole to outer space, hell, and back, facing bizarre conspiracies and absurd villains. You'll solve inventive puzzles, gather quirky inventory items, and interact with eccentric allies while experiencing the duo's trademark humor, escalating antics, and clever interwoven storylines across 5 episodes. The remaster updates HD graphics, lighting, lip sync, audio, and adds 8 new musical tracks with live jazz, making it a fresh and hilarious way to relive the award-winning season. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and these Sam & Max games, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.